Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Fusion Fantasy Football, and I'm your host, Joshua. And I wanted to make a short video introducing you to my newest tool. It's for evaluating uh, player profiles, particularly rookies. And so it's called the Rookie Vision. Essentially, what I wanted was a tool that would allow me to visualize the measurables, the relevant college stats, and whatever else I could get my hands on, and let me see it quickly and easily. A lot of tools and websites do that already. So I wanted to make one that would let me compare two different players from different years and different classes, not different positions though. So I just have the four sheets here. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you pull up the link is you're going to want to go up to File here and make a copy. Make your own copy and then open that up, and you can edit things as you like. I would suggest not editing this. I tried making it so that you can't do that even on your copy, at least initially, but Google Sheets does not save or copy over the protections when you make a copy. So you're on your own to make sure you don't click on the wrong thing. Or if you know how, you can go up here and protect it yourself. Make sure you can still edit the names. If you ever mess up something, you can't figure out what, just go to the link and make a new copy. Probably a good idea to double check it anyway, just in case I've updated the information. Right now I do not have all the information for physical measurables for the 2021 rookies. So as you can see, it's all in one big picture here. I tried to make it pretty easy to see, but right here you have the stat, and on either side of it is the precise number for that stat. But you know what? There's so many numbers here and so many different kind of stats. I know we're used to working with 40 times, but you know, what does this weight adjusted speed score even mean, right? So I have percentiles here going back over a decade worth of prospects, and you can see, well, what was their measurable, and then what's the percentile? How good compared to his peers was it? So the percentile is really useful for that. But you know what? Even then, it's hard to see because there's tons of numbers everywhere. So I gave you a nice little green bar to visualize a little bit better. So I hope you like it. Gives a little bit of retro feel there, but it works. So what are we looking at here? We got four different sheets, four different positions. I couldn't put it all in one sheet because I didn't want to spend the time to do that, because I want you guys to first of all recognize, if you will, please, that while there are tools out there that show you a prospect, and there are some paid tools out there that let you compare prospects, there are no free tools out there that let you compare two prospects and use your own custom stats. So you can see here I have three sections: physical similarities and college production similarities, and then your own stats. Now, not your own because it's the ones that I make available to you, but as you can see, there are a lot. Average is average for their average of each season. I should say that correctly. Average of each season. Last is any stat for their last season. Best is their best season or best season at that stat. Career is the accumulation of all their stats from college. It's slightly different from average. Average, let's say, average weights each season equally, but it doesn't care if you only had 20 carries one season and 200 the next, it's going to weight how you did on those carries equally. That's what average is going to do. Career will truly add up the 20 to the 200 and then find out how you did in 220. So there you go. The physical stats, measurables, it's the same for all 4 positions, with a slight difference that tight ends and wide receivers are just height adjusted speed score, and quarterbacks and running backs are weight adjusted speed score. That's the only difference. Now you see similarity. What is that? Well, because we've got the percentiles here, I can actually calculate how different they are at the stat, percentile wise. And I can find the difference and then add up all the differences and see how far away from being 100% exactly the same is it. So in this case, you can see Andrew Luck and Justin Herbert are actually only 15% different, or 85% the same. Not bad, Justin Herbert. Maybe we should have saw that coming a little bit more. The green bars helped visualize this, but you can also get a better picture of a player's comp in this particular area. So this tool is fun, being a comparison. If you're listening to your favorite film analysis and they say that, oh, this guy really looks like Andrew Luck. Well, pull up Andrew Luck and pull up that player and see, are they really that similar? And maybe they're just talking about their college numbers, or maybe they're just talking about how tall and heavy and fast they are. So you'll have to know what exactly is being compared, but you might find some of your own interesting comps along the way. Similar here for college production. Now these stats are fixed. What I feel are 5 of the best stats for evaluating rookie quarterbacks purely by college production. And again, how similar within these stats are the 2 players? Very similar. I might change some of these stats for the different positions as I find or decide that some are more predictive than others, but for the most part, these were kind of my favorite ones. Best combined team market share. Someone had a question about that. That really is just saying, of all the plays that the entire team ran, how much was this player involved? And that's important for a quarterback because, look, you want them to be involved either running or passing. You don't want them just to be out there handing off the ball every play. And you can see over 55 and 54% of these 2 players' offenses ran through them in some way. So that's very good. Very good. All right, moving on. This is college production. Now, down here is the truly great thing that even the paid apps don't give you. So if, hey, look, someone's out there wants to help me make a nice, smooth, spiffy app that we can sell that does this. Until then, I made it in a simple spreadsheet. It's a little rough around the edges, therefore, but it's also really accessible and really easy to get. So you can actually pull up any of these stats yourself. There you go. I start out with some preloaded that are just, again, more stats that I think are interesting. These are a little bit more counting and efficiency stat, not quite as advanced as something like total, what is it? Well, I'm sounding silly here. Keep an eye out, guys. I'm going to be doing stat seminars where I cover exactly what different stats do. And I'm going to have to make sure I do my research for Tanya because I know it's total net yards per an attempt. I can't remember right now how the A fits in there, but there it is. Those, let's say my own age-adjusted QBR, things like this are a little bit more advanced than just counting stats. Obviously, career pass and interception is not completion percentage, rush yards, and pass yards. Gets you a feel for if they just throw the ball or just like to run a lot. So there you go. You can change these at will for quarterback. How do you use it? Again, make sure you go and get File, make a copy, and then go right here, type in a name. Who do we want to look at? Cam Newton, maybe? There he is. Is he anything like Trey Lance? Hard to say. Hard to say with what we have, but they both were very involved in the rush yards per game. 99 and 95th percentiles. Yards per. Some pretty similar stats here. Similarity in these, and I don't have his physical stats. I know he did just have a pro day, Trey Lance did, but I'm not sure we got much from measurables out of it. I will be updating this as we go, guys, so continue to check it out. Continue to re-download a new copy. I guess I will add down here in the corner last updated going forward. When I have a new update, I will put it down here. You can look for it, and that'll tell you if something's changed. Hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure you go and check out FF_Spaceman. That's David Wright, and he does a lot of great work, a lot of really good profiles coming out of the Rookie Fever guys, which Dave is now working with. And he also has the College Prospect database, which is completely free. Go look it up, but it's a really, really great resource. All the data that I needed to make this came from that. So go ahead and check him out, give him some appreciation, and then if you enjoy this, if it's useful to you, check out FusionFFB.com, more tools. We've got a format beater tool I use. You got articles, more writers from Toilets to Tiles guys, and maybe one day me, maybe again, of course, my podcast. And if you really like it, you can donate there as well. Thanks, everyone. Hope this helped and hope it will help you. I think it's really going to be useful when it comes to running backs, particularly sticky for a lot of these kind of stats. Wide receivers, it really helps you get a feel for who the player is. It's not necessarily as directly linearly predictive of their NFL success, but it will help you get a picture of who the player is and how they play. And tight ends, well, get the big fast guys right there. There you go. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy. FusionFFB.com. Have a good one.